Living is controversial throughout Owyhee County.
In many other places as well. But tonight, people who live in Owyhee County testified against a proposed ordinance outlining where and for how long someone can call an RV home in unincorporated Owyhee County. Abby Davis is there. Abby, this ordinance isn't brand new. It goes back a few years, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And this was actually the 5th public hearing about this proposed city law. The courtroom where the hearing was held was packed. If passed, the ordinance would make it illegal for people to live in an RV within unincorporated Owyhee County unless it's at an official RV park. There are some exceptions, though. People could live in an RV somewhere else if they apply for a temporary hardship permit. That means people who are, quote, ill, disabled, or have medical or life problems. Someone could also request a permit to live in an RV if they're currently building or renovating their home. The ordinance would not apply to people with RVs on their property for recreation. However, if they decided to have someone live in that RV full-time, that person could only stay there for 60 days of the year. County Planning Director Mary Huff says the ordinance would mean more options for people wanting to legally live in an RV. Huff says the county wrote the ordinance in response to complaints about safety and sanitation, as well as the growing numbers of people living in RVs in the county.
People are saying, look, we need to have some sort of control. We can't open it up and everybody comes and gets to do whatever they want at the expense of our taxpayers, right?
Most people at the meeting were against the ordinance. Many brought up the affordable housing crisis, saying some people don't have any other option other than to live in an RV. 2 people I talked to think the ordinance is discriminatory and infringes on their rights.
It's all one-sided. It gives exemptions to certain classes of people in the county. It penalizes the other people in the county. It makes no consideration for the economic status of families or friends that are trying to find a place to live.
I think it's completely unfair, especially right now in an unprecedented time of our housing crisis, and it's also bordering on unconstitutional.
People who violate the ordinance would be fined several $100s. County officials say they've already changed certain parts of the ordinance. The law could change even more depending on what leaders take from tonight's feedback. There isn't a set date for when county commissioners will make a decision on this ordinance, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
For people that this affects, did they tell you they want a decision on this really soon, Abby?
Yeah, they did, obviously, but they also want county commissioners to listen and potentially make some more changes and hopefully come up with a better compromise than what's been happening.
It's pretty crazy. It's only about 12,000 people, I believe, in the entire county.
Oh, wow.
It's not one of the big counties. By area it is, but by population it's not. And even the housing crisis affecting people who live there.
Absolutely, yeah. All right, Abby, thank you.